WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. Thank you for tuning to WVTC Radio Detroit and the Community Bell Show with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner Edna Bell. Stay tuned for insightful information Detroiters will find valuable. Text a friend and tell them to watch with you for news you can use. And now, your host, Edna Bell.
What's up, everybody? This is Larry Whitfield with the Community Bell with Edna Bell. I am the guest host on today, and this gentleman that I have next to me has a lot of money because he has a lot of realty information. I'm talking about Ken. I'm talking about Ken Scott. Everybody, listen. I need you all to like and share. We are going to get right to it. We are here. He is the guest, and Edna Bell, I am taking her place in her absence. So let's get right to it. Sir, how are you, man?
I am doing great. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
No doubt.
2026. Let's get to
let's
it, man.
kick it off right.
Houses, real estate, how people can get into it. What you doing, man?
First and foremost, in Edna's absence, I'd like to thank her for bringing me on for the last few years as it relates to being an expert in the field of real estate. One of the things that is really important to me is the people that believe in me. And Edna Bell has definitely believed in me over the years. We've done a lot of transactions. We've done a lot of conversations, what have you, as it relates to increasing Black home ownership in the city of Detroit and elsewhere. So my heartfelt goes out to her as well as her family. Today happens to be her youngest daughter's birthday, Sonia. If you're listening, happy birthday from me, fellow Capricorn.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. Today, I want to talk about Detroit Home Ownership Center, CDC. One of the reasons why Edna has brought me on for so many times is because I'm past president of the Detroit Association of Realtors, past president of the Greater Detroit Realtors Association, and I'm a HUD certified housing counselor.
Okay. And
today, what I'd like to speak on is Detroit Home Ownership Center, CDC. And you can log on to our website at www.detroithome.org. One of the things that we want to do, like I stated before, is increasing home ownership. Home ownership is your first entry into creating generational wealth. So I have a flyer that I want you all to take a look at if you can. And I want to go over some questions and what have you that are on the flyer. It is a survey. So if you're at a place where you can scan the QR code, please scan the QR code, because this is our community housing survey. It's your pathway to home ownership. We love to get to know you, know what obstacles you have to overcome, if you have to overcome any obstacles as it relates to home ownership. This is a series of 28 questions, but in most cases, it's a series of 28 questions that you really didn't know about prior to seeing this postcard, because there are a lot of mortgage programs out there specifically for our community, a lot of down payment assistance programs that are specific to our community. And what it does is make home ownership more accessible and more affordable. And one of the things that we want to do is highlight what's making it accessible and affordable. So with that being said, I'm going to go over a series of questions that are on the survey. And first and foremost, you're going to have to put your contact information in there because we want to know how to reach you. But are you a first-time home buyer? And that means that you have not owned a home within the last 3 years. Or you don't have any financial interest. Second question is, are you a first generational home buyer? Meaning that there are a lot of generational renters out there that have not attained home ownership. And if that's your goal in 2026, we definitely want to help you assist in that respect. The next question is, how soon do you want to buy a home? We have to be intentional, ladies and gentlemen. We have to know what our budget calls for, how our credit is, how our debt to income ratio is, so we can attain that home ownership. And like I said, more affordably. But the next question is very, very important. And it's number 4. It says, what obstacles are preventing you from buying a home?
A lot of choices on here, too.
Absolutely. And fear is the number one, because we don't know what we don't know. And we want to make sure that you are around people, around professionals, around ethical professionals that guide you through the process. And the next question is, have you had home buyer education? Do you know about the down payment and closing cost assistance that's out there? Home prices, is that a deterrent? Home stock, credit, income, savings, too much debt, interest rates, student loans, bankruptcy, and foreclosure. And I guarantee you, this is a question that we've all come up with as far as counselors, as far as people talking through our circles and what have you. We want to make sure that we overcome some of these obstacles that you are facing as it relates to home ownership. Number 5, what best describes your rental status? Keep in mind, like I said, there are generational renters and there are renters for the reason, season, and a lifetime. We want you to be there for a season. because we want you to transition from renter to homeowner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What type of rental unit do you live in? Do you live in a single family home? Do you live in multiple family? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a room? And is it getting too tight? Number 7, what are the living conditions of your rental unit? Preferably they're great, good, whatever the case may be. But if some of you are living in subpar housing where it's fair or poor, and we want to get you out of that situation, and we want to guide you through a situation where this is your own property. Your landlord is a person that you pay on a regular basis, but you're living for them. You're paying into their dream, and I want you to pay into yours. What percentage of your gross monthly income are you paying per month for rent? Now, if you're over 30%, you're considered rent burden. Remember that statement, rent burden. Over 30% of your gross monthly income is spent on rent per month. Now, if you're over 50%, severely rent burden, that means you're spending 50% of your gross amount of your income for the year per month. Do you pay too much rent for the property based on its condition? Is number 9. How did you know this? Did you know that the city of Detroit has a rental ordinance to protect renters? And if you're living in subpar conditions, you can report that to the city. Number 11, did you know that all residential rental properties in the city of Detroit must be inspected? And that's for your safety, that's for your well-being, what have you.
Right.
Number 12, do you know that you can buy a home with a credit score of 580? This is the one that really gets people and what have you. But at the same time, keep in mind, 580 is a benchmark of which you need to surpass in a lot of ways, in the sense that you need to go higher than 580. But at the same time, if you paid your bills on time for 12 months or more, you can access the mortgage or the down payment assistance that's available, provided you paid your bills on time. Number 13, do you know that there are specific mortgage loans designed to help you buy a home? I can present to you a number of opportunities out there that will help you and guide you through the home buying process, to the point where if you didn't consider it before now, you would definitely consider it by the next 2 to 3 months.
Wow.
Did you know that you must, number 14, did you know that you must gather and provide financial documents such as your W-2s for 2 years? That's whether you're self-employed or just regularly employed. Your bank statements, your pay stubs, etc., to apply for a mortgage pre-approval. And number 15, did you know that you could access down payment assistance up to $50,000? $50,000, excuse me, $50,000. Access down payment assistance in the amount of over $50,000,
and that's
making home ownership extremely accessible and accessible. Did you know that there are mortgage loans, down payment assistance grants, and underwriting guidelines that are specific to education, law enforcement, firefighter, and healthcare professionals? If you're working at DMC, Henry Ford, whatever the case may be, if you're working in DPS CD schools or other school systems, if you're working in law enforcement as a police officer, a firefighter, EMT, there are loans out there specific to your profession that can guide you in the process, but at the same time provide a discount on not only the mortgage, but the down payment assistance. You can access the down payment assistance as well. Did you know up until this year, December 31st, 2026, you can start a bank account, a savings account at any financial institution in the state of Michigan, designated as a first-time home buyers class, a first-time home buyers savings account, excuse me. And at that point in time, you can write that money totally off, all the money that you've invested, all the money that someone else has invested for you. You can write that off 100%.
Wow.
Okay, hold on for a second.
Now,
Wait
is
there.
that something new now, or
That
that's
has been
always-
around for the last 3 years. Unfortunately, it's not widely publicized.
okay?
And that's the crazy part about it, because a lot of these programs that I'm speaking on today are not widely publicized, but at the same time, this is something our community needs to know, because I am all about increasing Black home ownership, whether it be in the city, whether it be outside the city, suburbs, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, we have been deprived of it for so long.
Mhm.
In 1970, our home ownership rate, our Black home ownership rate for the city of Detroit would be up to 60%.
Mhm.
56 years later is down to 42%. In 1970, there were 2.1 million people in the city of Detroit. Right now, there's around 750,000.
Yeah.
And they're majority Black.
Yeah.
But at the same time, our home ownership rate has gone down tremendously since that time. So know those facts and what have you. Did you know your primary residence can be renovated? You can buy it, renovate it, and put it in one loan called a rehab loan or a renovation loan.
Mhm.
And it can scan the version of FHA 203K. It could be Fannie Mae Home Style. It could be Freddie Mac Choice Renovation.
Mhm.
Or the VA has a renovation loan that will allow you to buy the home first, do the renovations as it relates to the structure and the mechanicals.
Mhm.
And then after that has been completed, you can add all the updates that you want, as long as you fit within the pre-approval amount of the mortgage that you're trying. Number 20, did you know if you don't have regular credit through Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, then you could do traditional credit through the rent that you pay on a monthly basis, the utility bills that you pay on a monthly basis, the cable bill, the cell phone bill, the car insurance, car payment, what have you. As long as it's coming from one source, can be documented, and make sure that you have receipts or your bank statements reflecting it. Then at the same time, if all of that is in order, then we could go on your traditional, non-traditional payments,
Mhm.
meaning that you have a statement in your checking account or your savings account. There's a statement that reflects that, hey, I have a paper trail that shows that I paid all these things on a regular basis from 12 months on. The bank, will take that into consideration and use that as a means to find out what your credit score is.
So there are some
go ahead.
responsibilities that we have to do in order to ensure that we get the best possible loan. I mean, it's not just about receiving. We have to put some responsibilities in place to ensure that the loan is effective. If you do this, if you keep a record of this and keep a record of that, it'll be an easier transition for you to get what you need to get.
Very much so. Very much so. And one of the things, let me state this specifically.
Mm-hmm.
We will provide you education on all of these,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know which one applies to you, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your churchgoers, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure that we've entrusted this information into you, and it's our responsibility to pass this information on.
Yeah.
We can't hoard it.
Right.
We have to pass it on so we can build up our communities. That has everything to do with the neighborhood revitalization, the stability of our community, the safety of our community,
Mhm.
what have you. There shouldn't be an empty house on your block
That's right.
with all of these tools that we have in our quiver.
Mhm.
So please call us, and I'll give you the number in a moment. Do you use your calendar on your phone to alert you 3 to 5 days in advance to let you know when a monthly payment is due on your rent, your utilities, your credit cards, your cell phone bill, your cable bill, your car payment, your car insurance? We don't want you to be late, because each time that you're late, your credit score drops.
Right.
We don't need it to drop. We need it to rise. Okay.
Right.
Did you know that renters that use a Section 8 housing choice voucher can use that same voucher in order to purchase a home. Check with your public housing authority in any county, in most municipalities, and they will tell you how to make that transition. Number 23, did you know that 80% of veterans don't use their VA loans? You know how much money is left on the table and could make the home ownership more affordable?
Right.
Yet you decided not to use it. If you're active duty, if you're a veteran, if you're a spouse of a deceased veteran, then you can use that as a means to attain home ownership. And last but not least, I think it's not last but not least. 24, are you available to attend a Saturday morning class where we can teach you all of this?
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Cut them cartoons off. Come on.
And go to bed early.
Right.
I mean, drive home from the club at a decent time. Number 26, please follow us, share, and tag our website and social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, what have you. We're on all platforms. Please log on to our website at www.detroithome.org, because it's very important that you register there, that we can get this information to you and make sure that you can take advantage of this and pass this on. Like I said, we have an obligation in our community to pass this information on at all times. Okay, if you can't use it, if you've been a homeowner for some time and this does not apply to you, it applies to maybe your kids, maybe your grandkids, whatever the case may be, but at least pass it on.
Yeah. Hey, Ken?
Yes.
As we get ready to end this segment of Community Bill, what's the phone number that they can reach you at?
Okay, definitely want to call 313-244-5744. That's 313-244-5744. Leave your, text us your first name, your last name, your email address, and your zip code, because we want to know, obviously, who you are, but at the same time, we want to know how to contact you via the email or via the cell phone number. But also, we want to know where you live so we can make an impact in the area that you're in.
Yeah.
Because, again, generational renting has become a norm, has become the standard in our community and what have you. And we want to shake that up in 2026.
Oh, yeah. Man, this has been phenomenal information. Detroit Home Buyers Club, where preparation meets opportunity.
Absolutely.
Ken Scott, you are the man.
Thank you, my
We
brother.
want to see more of you
Appreciate
here
you.
at WVTC.
I hear you.
So, thank you for coming,
Thank you
everybody.
very much.
We're going to go to a quick break or a quick song. And when we come back, we got a surprise for you. We got another guest, and we'll be right back. This is the Community Bell Show with Edna Bell.
Oh Lord, we invoke thy holy presence, that you may rain upon us with holy fire. Revive us again with the Shekinah glory. On the day of Pentecost, they were all on one accord, touching and agreeing, looking unto the Lord. But something happened. And the Spirit of the Holy Ghost fell down upon them all. They were wrapped up, tied up, tangled up. They were high in the Spirit. Didn't it rain? We're talking about on the day of Pentecost. Everybody on one accord, looking unto the Lord. We're talking about the Holy Ghost Send the Holy Ghost. Send the rain. Let it fall. Send the rain. All consuming fire. Send the rain. Let it fall. Send the rain. Create in me a clean heart. Renew the right spirit in me. And don't take your spirit away from me. Fill us, Jesus. Fill us, Jesus. Let it fall. Send the rain. I can't do anything without you. We need you to fall in my home, on my job. Send the rain. Rain, rain. Let it fall, fall on me. Have your way in me. Let it fall on me. Send the rain. Revive us again, Lord. Restore my joy. Revive us again, Lord. Let it fall, fall on me. Have your way, Jesus. We're waiting on you, Lord. Move by your power. I'm not going nowhere until you bless me, Lord. And let it fall on us. Let it fall on me. We won't move until you tell us.
Yes, everybody, that was Minister Paul Parker and Send the Rain all the way from Long Beach, California. We're back on the Community Bell Show with Edna Bell, and we have another guest. I'm going to call you Madam because you still our state representative. I don't care.
Oh,
I know you're former, but you're still our state representative, and we appreciate everything you did when you was up there doing your thing. But now you're doing something else concerning wellness. So tell everybody, this is Madam Leslie Love. Yes, former state representative, and now you're participating in wellness.
all right. Yes. Well, thank you, Larry. And
Yes.
thank you, Miss Edna Bell, for having me back on the show. I'm Leslie Love, and I started a sound and vibrational therapies practice, or a well-being practice for short. And yes, I used to be your state representative. And in fact, it's during that work, that time when I was in the legislature, I was taking care of my mom who was dying at the time. That I got involved in holistic practices. So I've always kind of been in holistic practices as a part of my church. I belong to Detroit Unity Temple. And so we do meditation and all of that. And over the course of taking care of an ailing mother at the time in Michigan, the legislature was just, everything was on fire. And the nervous system was really out of balance. And I could feel it all over my body, in my back, in my knees. You see it in the inflammation in my face and in my body. And it was just, everything was out of balance. And so I tried things from acupuncture to kinesiology, to hypnotherapy, to it all. And I came back to bowls. I started just going to sound baths in 2016. And during that time, I came back to it most recently when I was taking care of my mom. And that seemed to be the only thing that calmed my nervous system down.
Okay.
Gave me, peace, restored that balance in my life, and provided some clarity for me, because we can get really off balance. And a lot of that's just your nervous system. So these what I brought here today, just part of my set. I do the all seven for your 7 core chakras.
What about tingling?
What about tingling?
Like tingling in your arm or in your legs? Does that help?
Yes. And sometimes you will feel the tingling. When I use my Tibetan bowls, the metal bowls, like I always feel tingling in my feet when I'm doing a bowl service. But yeah, like I have it all. And everything is energy, and it's moving in your nervous system. This is all talking to your nervous system.
Okay.
So calms that down and calm your inflammation down, calm your pain down. I had a gentleman who told me he had insomnia, and I did a private session with him. 2 weeks later, he was calling me. I got Miss Love. I just got me some comforters and some new pillows. I'm sleeping good now. And so it helps in a lot of different ways because this is all just the nervous system and it's all connected. Yeah.
Well, she is going to demonstrate right now. So let's assume that I have came to her doctor's office. I have came to her office and I said, look, I need you to get these bowls because I'm in pain. Help me. So how does that work? Are you like laid out as if you're getting a massage? I mean, are you in that format, or how does the patient come in or prepare?
Okay.
How is the room prepared?
I have a practice. My practice is called Gladden Vibes. I'm located in Detroit, 20131 James Cousins. And you don't have to bring anything. I have mats and pillows and bolsters and chairs in case you can't lay on the floor. Some people don't do well laying on their back. So I have chairs you can sit in. And then you just come and in my practice, we ground first. We do a little breath work and we set an intention. All the work that I do with my clients are definitely around intention. So we start off just kind of settling down our body, grounding in our space, and just calming down that energy. And then we'll go into a session. And so you can lay down on your back. You can sit in the chair, and you can close your eyes or use the eye mask because it is really a full practice. And when you do it in group, a lot of things can happen in a group. Some people fall asleep and they start snoring. And so we got to, do some breath work and practice how we go inward and just really focus on self.
Okay. Well, let's do a demonstration here with,
So these are called crystal singing bowls, and they let off each one is a different frequency and it's a different note. This is the first time I'm doing it sitting down. I'm normally standing up. I don't know how I can talk to you on the mic and do this. Okay. All right. So I have the heart bowl here, my third eye, and the sacral. And these bowls, my 7 bowls, I only have 3 out. I brought 7, but the table's only so big. That speaks to your 7 core chakras. And each chakra is also related to an organ in your body, and typically a mood. So if you're feeling a little over anxious, over excited, and you lay down in my session, I'm going to chill you out. So as people are experiencing all the different things that they experience, as we are going into a new year, some people unsure of what the future holds in terms of a career, love, healthcare, residency, health, family, summer plans. You're excited, got a wedding to plan. That's a lot of hard work. My nerves are all over the place. It's good to do a sound bath, kind of level set your energy.
and you're not hitting them hard either.
I got good bowls, baby. These are some really great, powerful bowls, and I am not. They're just a thank you, Gladden bowls. And then so that is ringing the bowls. I'm going to chime the bowls. I'm going to let them calm down for a second. I can chime them.
If we wasn't live, I'd lay down.
So
Lord,
each
have
sound
mercy.
bath session is different, even with me. Yeah. This is a practice that's been around. This is ancient practice. This is nothing new. Based in some ancient Chinese and Indian traditions, with modern science and practice that the singing bowls are here. It's nothing new. We always are using vibration and energy present everywhere all the time. It's just that we're not consciously aware of it. And so these and other instruments that I use drum, buffalo drum, steel pan, flute, chimes, like all the instruments. And they are designed and tuned to frequency. My bows are 432, which is tuned to the frequency of the earth, it is said. And so bows are tuned to different
And you have more than this.
Yeah, I have 7. I have a set of 7.
So is that the bigger one of the 7?
It is
or
not.
That's the middle one.
This, yeah. I guess this was kind of the middle one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have the root chakra, which is the large one, and then the sacral is the next largest one, and then this one, which is the solar plex, which is just right above your stomach. The heart chakra bowl. And then you have your throat and your third eye and your crown bowl. So there are 4 bowls that I don't have out.
So how did you, if you could briefly tell us, how did you originally, like when you weren't doing this, what piqued your interest? Did somebody introduce this to you, or something happened at a meeting one night?
Right. So again, it's my church. At my church, Detroit Unity Temple in Detroit, we do meditation during service.
Okay.
So it's not a metaphysician. It's nothing for us to have this as part of all the tools in our toolkit to practice mindfulness, to have connection to the divine, and so I've seen it. I grew up seeing it and not knowing exactly what it was. It's like I don't know what it was, but that was really nice, you know.
Right.
And so when I became an adult and was seeking some help, and I don't like to take a bunch of medicines, and the doctors really want to cut you and poke you, and I was like, that's not me. Give me something else that I don't have to take a pill for. And it really is, I want to use, because our bodies are amazing things, and it wants to heal itself. It always wants to save you, right?
Yeah.
Even if you cut yourself, you don't really have to do anything. Your body gets busy. It knows how to create a scab. It knows how to heal you. And so this is putting you in right harmony so your body can do what it's naturally designed to do, which is to heal you and help you.
Yes.
So
where and how can we connect with you?
Well, I'm at gladdenvibes.com, GLADDENVIBES.com. You check out my website and my physical locations at 20131 James Cousins in Detroit. That's 48235 Northwest Side. And in fact, my grand opening of my new little studio is Monday, the 19th, January 19th at 7 p.m. If you go to my website, you will, you can log on and get a pass to come in. So it's a small space. So we need to know who's going to be, how many people are going to be there. We're going to bless the studio. And at 5 o'clock, I'm doing a drum. I'm using all my percussions. And then at 6 o'clock, I'm doing the bowls, which will be a more chill. So the drum will get you like, yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
And then the bowls will get you calm and chill. And then we'll go into the blessing at 7 o'clock. So that's Dr. King's holiday. It's very intentional that I did it on a, in the legacy of peace and humanity. Yeah.
Okay.
That I'm opening my studio. And so I'm excited. I'm a small business owner now, Larry. I'm a small business owner. And it's so exciting to be able to give this type of peace and love and tenderness and kindness and comfort to people. Because right now, I don't know anybody else hollering at me, giving me attitude, just talking to me real bad. I was just like, I just need a hug.
Yeah.
And so these bowls and this sound, and when you come into the Gladden Vibe studio, that's what you're going to get. You're going to feel like you've been hugged for a whole hour.
Oh, this is, I tell you, I wanted to lay down, but I'm like, we're live stream. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But this is amazing. I want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
Have anyone ever asked you to do something like this in a recording studio or to record something like this?
So another lady had a podcast, and I did a set, and she recorded it. I don't have a copy of it, but everyone always asks me to record it and put it live, but it never sounds. I need to do a studio because in person, it's like it's amazing in person, and I don't know that it translates well, and unless you have the right equipment to do this, it doesn't translate really well. I've watched the videos and I go, oh, that's pitchy. But it could be the practitioner. It could be a little bit of the sound equipment. But I'd be very curious to know how this sounds coming through your
studio. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
This is amazing, and this is soothing. My help is came, Sandy. This is great. Once again, can you give everybody the phone number?
313-549-7469. And the website is gladdenvibes.com. Please visit the website and see all that I'll offer. Later this year, I'll also start to offer hypnotherapy. And that's not like mind control.
Right,
People get really scared. You're not going to make me start doing stuff, barking like a dog. No.
Girl.
This is the kind practice. This is the Gladden vibe. And we just want people to leave out feeling good and whole and healthy and be well people out here in this world amongst a bunch of sick folks. So,
and you're having an event this week.
Next Monday, the 19th,
Monday.
On the King holiday.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we thank you for coming. I'm sure Madam Edna Bell is going to watch this and she's going to be like, ooh, she's going to watch. I missed it. But we thank you so much for coming and blessings to you. And I want to get your card because I want to talk to you about this.
Okay. Yeah. I love it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes. Everybody, this has been another week of Community Bell. This is the first. Is this our first one of the year? No, this is our second one of the year. Right. But it'll be her first one when she come back. She's been on a little vacay. But Mother Edna Bell, we love you and we can't wait to see you next week. But thank you for tuning in, everyone. Please like and share this even after we go off and watch the commercials and segments after we go off. We got some very important information that we want to share, and tune in because the Sandy Rose Show is coming shortly after this. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on next week.
Thank you for listening to Community Bell with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner Edna Bell. This broadcast was brought to you by WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, our website, www.wvtcradio.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, tell a friend to tune in. We'll see you next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern to the Community Bell Show, right here on WVTC Radio Detroit.
Hey, this is Mary, and you know me. All I do is win. Tune in to WVTC Detroit. You will be blessed.
Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Michael Fletcher, founder of the Michael Fletcher Chorale. Save this date on Friday, March 27th, 2026 for a golden evening as we honor Evangelist Sandy Rose's birthday and 50 years of gospel music excellence. Don't forget, save the date, Friday, March 27th. See you there.
Okay.
You ain't changing your mind now, have you?
We're about to be one big happy family.
I'm just hoping I can trust you to return my love.
I mean, as much as I know how to love.
Did you sleep with him?
No! This is toxic.
Don't become the thing that hurt you.
And what is that?
bitterness.
I really needed you when Daddy died.
Girl, look, there you go with what you need. This not about you. Didn't you find God for that? I'm not here to meet your needs.
I understand that you love her. I get it. But like this, right here, this is toxic. Toxic? Man, who's you talking to like that?
And we're here at the Davidson High School for the first game of the season.
Look, I'm sorry, sir, but we will all run it for our lives.
Hope you enjoy being used, man.
Man, what? No. You better find someone else to play with, bro.
Come right. You both know you ain't about to hit nothing but a high note. You better sit down.
My Bible tells me that the wages of sin is death.
That's wages, honey, not wedges.
I know what it says, Miss Sunday School teacher.
I see that one is coming to the altar.
Now is the time.
Singing and praying with my mind.
Cut!
How you gonna cut singing and praying?
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.